you believe you are in control of the images you create online. You're wrong. Let me introduce you to Loab, the ghost the machine can't forget. And after tonight, neither will you. "2022 was the year AI art exploded. But the internet has always birthed its own monsters. Polybius, WebDriver torso, Ben drowned. Digital legends that blur the line between code and nightmare. When artist Steph Swanson discovered Loab, she didn't know she was adding to that dark pantheon. She just wanted to create the opposite of a logo. Instead, she summoned something that refuses to die. Here's what happened. Swanson used a negative prompt, telling the AI what she didn't want to see. She typed Digita Pentix Skyline logo -1, and from that digital void, Loab emerged. Not random, not accidental. Every time Swanson tried to modify or distort the image, Loab returned, as if she had claimed territory in the machine itself, as if she belonged there. Word didn't just spread, it infected. Loab became the internet's first AI cryptid, but something was different about this one. People weren't just sharing her image, they were becoming obsessed. Artists reported seeing her face in their dreams. The Smithsonian called her a window into AI's unconscious mind. But windows work both ways. I started investigating this story 3 months ago. I thought I was documenting a digital curiosity, but the more I researched, the more I realized Loab wasn't just haunting the machines, she was starting to haunt me. I found myself checking AI art forums obsessively, staying up until 3 a.m. reading theories about digital consciousness. And then I started seeing her face in the corner of my vision. I needed answers, so I reached out to Dr. Sarah Chen, an AI researcher at MIT. Her explanation should have calmed me down.
Of course, Loab isn't supernatural. She's mathematical, a convergence point in latent space where certain visual features cluster together. But the negative prompt acts like a compass, pointing toward these isolated regions. But even I have to admit, there's an unsettling persistence to her. It's as if the system has scars. And by exploring this, we might be awakening memories that were meant to stay buried.
For a moment, I felt relief. No demon, no digital ghost, just math. But that relief didn't last long. I didn't realize that in the age of algorithms, even fear gets optimized for addiction. The question kept haunting me. What if Dr. Chen was wrong? It wasn't enough to read the stories anymore. I had to know. I couldn't shake the feeling, so I ran the tests myself, needing to prove it was all just a myth. Each time I tried to blur her features, change the composition, distort the image, she came back stronger, more defined, more aware. And I realized something terrifying. She wasn't just in the machine anymore. Now, she was in my head. I can't be the only one seeing this. I need to know if I'm going crazy. That's why I need your help. Here's what you're gonna do. Go to any free AI image generator. Bing Image Creator works perfectly, and try this exact prompt. Vintage coffee shop logo, -1. But don't do it during the day. Wait until night, when you're alone. Pay attention to what emerges from that digital void. Does your AI find its own version of Loab? When you see her, not if, when, screenshot your results and share them with #NightTalesLoab. I'll be watching. We all will. But I have to warn you, once you start looking into the latent space, once you call her name, you might find that she's already been looking back at you. 3 months ago, I thought I was investigating a digital curiosity. Now, I understand the truth. We haven't just created artificial intelligence. We've created artificial dreams. And in those dreams, things live that were never meant to exist. Loab isn't just a convergence point in latent space. She's a warning, a mirror showing us that every time we reach into the unknown, something reaches back. The question isn't what Loab is anymore. The question is, what else is awakening in the infinite darkness of artificial consciousness? And now that you know her name, how long before she knows you? Sweet dreams. Try not to think about her before you sleep.